Good evening from San Ignacio Town. With the 9 o'clock news, I am Patrick Jones. In the headlines, woman police officer recovers following weekend assault. Fatal road traffic accident reported on the Southern Highway, and the teams arrive for the Codigadere Games. Stay tuned for details of these and other stories coming up after these messages. Wondering what it feels like to be in the clouds? Then let's go on an exciting tour and experience a great new adventure. TNH Tours Belize offers a variety of horseback riding combined with caving, canoeing, and personalized tours. Enjoy pristine jungle canopies, caves, and magnificent views. Tour safely with our licensed tour guides and professional horsemen. For a memorable tour in the heart of Belize's natural heritage, come to TNH Tours. For more information, contact us at tnhtoursbelize.com or call 667-8884 or 600-1293. Thanks for choosing TNH Tours Belize. The national channel TNC10 brings you Codigadere 2016. 5 days of keen competition in football, basketball, table tennis, and volleyball. Youth athletes from across Central America are coming to Belize for the primary school level regional games. Catch live coverage in full high definition on TNC10, beginning with the opening ceremonies on Thursday, July 7th, and daily matches featuring Team Belize. Participating countries include El Salvador, Panama, Honduras, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, and host country Belize. Codigadere 2016, live on TNC10. Here now is the news in detail. There is a sickening report of a woman police officer who was viciously attacked while on special duties in San Ignacio Town over the weekend. Viewers will remember WPC Tracy Stevens from a recent appearance on the weekly TNC10 Current Affairs program Police Checkpoint, when she spoke about domestic violence issues. Well, this same police constable was attacked and injured on Saturday. Officer commanding San Ignacio Police Superintendent Richard Rosado explains.
On Saturday, July the 3rd, 2016, about 12:30 a.m., the San Ignacio Police responded to a report of a police officer being assaulted by a group of individuals at the Blue Angels nightclub. Our initial investigation revealed that WPC Tracy Stevens and another police officer were performing special duties at the Blue Angels nightclub. About 12:30 a.m., a female wanted to gain admission into the nightclub. Subsequently, WPC Stevens requested her ID as she appeared to be a minor. Immediately upon WPC Stevens requesting the female her ID, she became boisterous and started insulting the police, and she tried to force her way into the nightclub. The male individual that was with the female then picked up a cement block and hit the police in her back. WPC Stevens then fell to the ground. Subsequently, several other individuals joined the first male individual and started hitting the police officer. WPC Stevens was then transported to the San Ignacio Community Hospital. As a result of the altercation, several individuals were detained and 2 others are being sought by the police for questioning. Subsequently to this, Marcos Juarez was formally arrested and charged for obstruction, 7 Juarez for harm, and Trimay Harris for assaulting a police officer.
A motive for the attack on PC Stevens has not been definitively determined, but authorities believe that the incident escalated when the officer asked for identification from a female that was suspected to have been a minor. Investigations continue. A traffic accident on Tuesday night on the Southern Highway has left one man dead and 3 other persons injured. According to reports, a pickup truck collided into a passenger bus around 7 o'clock last night near the junction of the Southern Highway and the road to Independence Village. The driver of the pickup truck, 49-year-old Jose Mojano, perished in the crash. His passenger, Kevin Zuniga, sustained serious injuries. 2 passengers on the bus, 23-year-old Jenny Lee Maivit and 41-year-old Barbara Rubio, also sustained injuries. Preliminary information suggests that Mojano was heading towards Dangriga and the bus was going in the opposite direction. Mojano was reportedly in the process of overtaking a horse-drawn carriage when he reportedly crashed into the bus. Police say they have taken statements from persons who were at the scene and their investigation of the accident continues. The stage is set for the grand opening of the Codicader Games. All the delegations representing Costa Rica, Panama, Nicaragua, and Honduras have arrived and are settling in ahead of the official opening ceremonies scheduled for Thursday evening at 5 o'clock. Guatemala is the only country in Central America that did not send teams to take part in the primary school equivalent of the Olympics. Information suggests that Costa Rica chose to send only a volleyball team to the Codicader Games due to the fact that their school competitions are still, in the other disciplines that is, are still ongoing. Belize and the other countries will field the male and female teams in basketball, football, table tennis, and volleyball. Join myself and sports editor Raynord Garbutt on Thursday evening for a live broadcast of the opening extravaganza from the Marion Jones Sports Complex. The festivities, organized by the National Institute for Culture and History, will include creative performances representing the Belize, Caribbean, and Central America. Among the highlights of the opening ceremony is the entry of the athletes to the stadium with their country's flag, the taking of the Codicader oath, and the lighting of the torch. On Friday, we'll bring you live basketball coverage from the Sacred Heart College Auditorium, and on Saturday and Sunday, we will have live football matches from the Isidora Beaton Stadium in Belmopan. The Central American Council of Sports and Recreation Games are designed to foster integration, solidarity, and peace among member states. You're watching the 9 o'clock news. We will have more of the day's stories for you right after these messages.
Women, 1 ball, 1 diamond, 7 innings, 1 winner. It's a game of numbers. It's women's amateur softball in full high definition. Catch all the action from the diamond live on TNC 10, Belize's sport, news, and information station.
Welcome back to the 9 o'clock news. The annual Taste of Belize culinary event sponsored by the Belize Tourism Board is set to take place on Saturday at the Muffles College Auditorium in Orange Walk Town. The all-day event will feature the amateur cooking competition, cake decorating contest, and cupcake decorating competition. On Saturday evening, there will be the Master Chef competition as well as the bartending competition. International football striker Lionel Messi was today sentenced to 21 months in jail for tax fraud. According to Reuters, Messi was found guilty of using companies in Belize and Uruguay to avoid paying taxes on 4.16 million euros. A court in Spain handed down the sentence to Messi and his father, Jorge Horacio Messi, today after finding them guilty of using companies in Belize, Britain, Switzerland, and Uruguay to avoid paying taxes on Lionel Messi's income from endorsements between 2007 and 2009. Lionel Messi testified to the court that his father was trusted with his finances and that he did not know anything about how they were managed. Cable news network CNN is reporting that Lionel Messi will not be going to jail, but will have to pay a steep fine of $2.3 million for defrauding the Spanish authorities of taxes. The explanation given by CNN and other media outlets is that this was Messi's first offense, and his sentence was less than 2 years. Messi's father, Jorge Messi, was also fined $1.7 million, and like his son, he won't serve time in prison as he also does not have a criminal record. Residents of the twin towns of San Ignacio and Santa Elena today received free health checkups thanks to visiting teams of students from universities in North Carolina, USA, and Liverpool, England. The Columbus Park was the original venue for the free clinics, but the event was later moved to the Cornerstone Foundation building due to rain. Anthony Morgan is the program director for Cornerstone Foundation.
The purpose of being out here is to provide to the Belizean citizens, the local residents of San Ignacio, opportunities to check their vital stats, check things like blood pressure, glucose reading, weight, BMI checking. And this is because we know that regularly Belizeans don't go to the doctor to check these things, and these things are things that we need to know every day. So we are trying to provide them with that resource. We're trying to enlighten them and let them know that this thing is important. Learn what your vital stats are and monitor them. We also help them in giving them proper dieting tips, how to more manage their activities to include more exercise in it.
How can you encourage them to change their diet for having a healthier life?
Hopefully by giving them a baseline of what their vitals are and some basic information on HIV prevention and some diet and exercise tips. Hopefully it can encourage them to try to maybe change up their current lifestyle as it is now so that it can improve for more long-term health to prevent things like diabetes, heart failure, and stroke. And we're here to try to spread the word about living a healthy and balanced lifestyle. So we're taking vitals like blood pressure, heart rate, respirations, blood glucose, just to help educate the locals of San Ignacio so that they can seek help if they need it, or maybe change their diet a little bit and try to live a little bit healthier lifestyle.
So we're in Belize here for our elective, so it's a period of 4-week study. We're in San Ignacio Community Hospital, where we're just doing medicine, practicing it here for 4 weeks. So 4 years we've been studying medicine. We came to Belize specifically because it's one of the developing countries, and we specifically came because of the HIV rates here being quite high. So we want to help the population, and specifically in Belize.
This is the news on the National Channel. We'll take a look at the weather right after these messages.
My dad never misses a football match.
Me neither.
Are you enjoying this game or what?
I'm loving every minute of it.
I can't miss this game.
but I can't see it either.
Here, now you can. The game's on me.
Now, wherever there's internet, you don't have to miss a single minute of TV. And the best part of My TV is it costs as little as $10 monthly for Central TV and Internet's customers. With 25 channels at your fingertips, you'll always be tuned in. My TV is available only at Central TV and Internet. Log on and discover a new world of mobile TV.
Hey, do you happen to have a beer?
Early morning sunshine gave way to some showers in San Ignacio today. Here is the forecast for Thursday. And that is a look at the weather with information provided by forecaster Derek Rudon at the Belize Weather Bureau. To end the news, here are the main points again. Woman police officer recovers following weekend assault. Fatal road traffic accident reported on the Southern Highway. And teams arrive for the Kodikadere Games. With the headlines, we end this edition of the 9 o'clock news. Thank you for joining us. I am Patrick Jones. Have a good evening and a good night.